I don't. Hey y'all. Um, hold on 1 second. All right, there we go. Welcome back to another episode of Do You Hear Me with Unico Williams. Special, the Diddy trial. That's right, it's your boy Nico Williams. Follow me right there on YouTube, UNIQO Williams. In this series, what we will do is I will read the transcripts that I have provided to me by Inner City Press on Twitter, and I am going to be the judge, the attorney, both sides, and the witnesses. Any other random stuff that pops up. So again, go to YouTube. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. So let's get into it. We've had a pretty decent weekend. We went home early on Friday. So now we're getting back to it. Hope everybody's rested up because Mia is back on the stand. Now we know Mia from last week. Mia, that's an acronym. That's what she wanted to be known as. I'm sure it's going to come out very soon who she actually is. Um, but well, I'll keep you guys posted on that because it's a lot of sleuths out there. Only so many people were Mike Myers' assistant and was his assistant during a certain time. So somebody's going to let this out at some point who she actually is. So before the jury comes in, I'm going to let y'all know right now the judge is not playing at all. The judge is not playing with Diddy's team, not doing it. So here we go. So before the jury comes in, Mr. Steele, how much longer do you have on cross? That's the judge. Steele is Diddy's lawyer. At least until lunch, maybe after. We're not going to have 15 more Instagram posts, are we? So judge is not playing out the gate. I can't, and then so Diddy's lawyer says, I can't promise that. Okay, and then defense. So he's just kind of going over, judge is going over all the motions and stuff they didn't try to put in over the weekend and whatnot. So judge is like, defense, on the elevator hallway video, you are objecting to showing the versions we discussed? Yes, it shows Mr. Cohn running 30% faster than what really happened. It's prejudicial. We let Attorney United States, American United States Attorney Smizer know how we will cross the expert. All right, let's have Miss Garcia. So Miss Garcia enters the room. She is the government. So you'll hear me with a little bit more of a professional tone. Did you receive a subpoena to testify at this trial? Garcia, our next person. Yes. Did you intend to invoke your Fifth Amendment rights? Yes. Have you seen the proposed immunity order? Yes. So whoever this is, I don't know what we're doing with Garcia here, but it must be like somebody that's deep into this and like they could have pressed charges on this person. So on Mr. Garcia. So looks like the government put up a proposed an immunity order. So and Garcia said they read it. So Your Honor, on that basis, we propose you to sign the immunity order. Done. All right. So immunity is over with. So we'll probably have this Mr. Garcia come in the room at some point because apparently he was helping with this RICO. So bringing the witness Mia. Mia takes a stand. All rise. Jury enters. Mr. Steele, you may proceed. Quick reminder what RICO is. RICO is when you have people that are employed helping you commit crimes because you employ them. And so we know that paying for prostitution is illegal. They were doing it in New York. It's not legal there. It's only legal in certain parts of Nevada. Uh, Illegal drugs, he will have his employees go pick up drugs for him, MDMA, all that stuff. So that's where we're starting at, paying cash, everything. That's what they're trying to do is hit him with the RICO for that. So anyway, so now Diddy's team is doing cross with Steel. Show DX1750. Um, Your Honor, we renew our objection. Mr. Steele, are we just going to show this video? You haven't laid any type of foundation. Take the video down. See, they starting on bullshit already. Did you work as an assistant to someone? Maybe 2008 or 2007, I'm not sure. You had a resume saying you had the ability to multitask and had thick skin. I'm not sure I wrote that. That you were able to deal with uncomfortable situations 24/7. Objection. Reading for document, not in evidence. Overruled. Did you use this as your CV? Maybe I'll look at it at some point. CV, not sure. Character, victim, I don't know. Looks like it. 1753R for admission. Admit it. You went to James Madison University. It's a well known institution. Sure. Then you were a design assistant? Yes. In 2008, 2009, you say you provided round the clock support, all personal and professional needs, keeping passports. They were all collected. I don't exactly remember. I didn't travel. But you travel with Mr. Combs' companies? Oh, yes. What y'all getting at? What are they getting at right now? Let's see. Let's see if we keep on. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think they're getting at. So when you say they had your passport, they had everyone's passport, true? Yes. You are a strong person? I'm good at teaching people, not necessarily at enforcing things. You're a leader? I don't know about that. You speak up for yourself? No. But you empower other people. Is that true? Yes. Let's look at your text messages in 1730 et sec. I sound like me. Show the jury 1733. You left Mr. Combs employed by March 2017. Yes. What did you write to Mr. Combs for Christmas 2018? Please read it. Merry Christmas, I love you, and the New Year's. I had just seen him at Kim's funeral. You reached out to him? Absolutely. This 2019 message. I wrote, I had a nightmare. I was being chased by R. Kelly and you saved me. Oh my goodness. What are they doing? The person you say raped you saved you? Objection. Need to rephrase. Here, what did you write? Sending you all the love in the world. You were not in his grip anymore. It's psychological. Why do you keep referring to psychology? Why did you do this? Kim Porter's tragic death was 5 months before. So why were you reaching out to Mr. Combs? 5 months is not a lot. So it looks like to me, Diddy's team is trying to, what do I want to say? They're trying to trip her up and make her a witness that you really can't depend on. But I don't know if this is enough to make them slip up, even though she is still showing love. And what they're trying to do is like, after all this stuff happened to you, you still were dealing with Diddy. That's what they're saying. And that's what they're trying to say. He couldn't have been that bad. He couldn't have done these things because, and that's kind of where they're going with this, right? All right. So what didn't you understand that Mr. Combs was brutal to you? How did you write this? Objection, argumentative. Mr. Steele, let's have a very brief sidebar. This judge is trying to get out. He's trying to be done with this. All right, they're back from the sidebar. Now, May 14, 2020, and you texted to Mr. Combs, what? My heart is broken about Dre. In my spirituality, I know that when people are done with the physical world, is that they have completed their mission. I love you. So she says she loved Diddy up to 2020. After everything that happened, whatever, y'all can feel how y'all want to feel about it. I'm just reading what was said in open court. It's public record. What's this about? He auditioned for the James Brown part that Chad Boseman got. I told Puff I'd email him videos of his audition. You carried around a video camera? He required me to do it. Pre-iPhone, I was required. Do you have any footage of Mr. Combs berating you? Objection. Overruled. I would not have been allowed to record that. Do you have anything about Mr. Combs berating you? Do you have anything about Mr. Combs berating you? It would have violated confidentiality. Interesting. Um, you have no text messages? They should. Um, they should. They showed me one on direct talking about when the attorney, the U.S. attorney did it. Showing what? Puff saying, "Fuck it, let's go to war." Nothing else. Only reaching out to other people in the office, things others had seen. What did you write here? I wrote, "We had so many funny memories. Oh my God." Anything in your phone about being brutalized by Mr. Combs? I don't think so. How will we find out? Objection. Sustained. Mia, didn't you have time away from Mr. Combs to write, "Today he sexually assaulted me"? I did not have time and would not have written that. August 29th, 2020, he wrote to you, "Glad you're well. Love. Please send me the footage for the doc." It's 2020. The Me Too movement is strong for 2 years. You could say, "I remember the bad times," right? I would never have said that because it's not true. Objection. Overruled. You wrote that? Love you too. I wrote so many crazy things like Mick Jagger trying to take me home and that Baccarat game, my pink bedazzled iPhone. There are trillions of stories. Of course, I'll send to you. I was bamboozled by Heather. Remember the scrapbook I made for you? Made you. I've got you. Why didn't you write, "You bamboozled me"? Because I was brainwashed. By whom? Puff. How did he bamboozle you with a part of his body in you without your consent? Objection. Sustained. What does brainwashing mean? So he's trying to attack her, knowing that she's in a very, very sensitive subject, right? It's very emotional, and that's all they're trying to do, right? What does brainwashing mean? The highs were really high and the lows were really low. I was punished whenever Puff was violent, making me believe I had done something wrong. He was praised by the public. You are aware of the Me Too movement? No outcry out of you. Why? He said he was going to tell Cassie what happened. I internalized blame and shame. Who threatened to tell Miss Ventura about Mr. Combs supposedly sexually assaulting you? Puff. Why didn't you respond, "Great, let's tell everyone what you did to me"? Objection. Sustained. Let's move on. You said you have a moral obligation to speak up. Now I do. Why not in 2017? I was brainwashed. Man, they're trying to kill her credibility right now. And we know what happened. I kind of want to say, I want to say we know what happened allegedly, but like, you gotta prove it. You gotta prove it. So this could be just a waste of a couple of days worth of stuff because it's just hearsay at this point because there's really no, I don't know. Maybe the defense has something else they want to throw out there. So we'll see. When did you first say "me too"? When I first saw him being held responsible. Now I have therapy. Mr. Combs wrote, "I gotta find that. You got a copy?" What does it refer to? I think he means the James Brown video. Scrapbook? I wrote, "I think I have PDFs. I think I gave it to you for your B-Day in your house on Mapleton. I customized that purple leather suit so you could walk not giving an F. If y'all can't find it, I will, but I didn't." You had a PDF? I thought so. What did you write here? My grandma went into hospice, so I have to fly out. I have to miss your event here in my hometown. C'est la vie. Fucking crush it and make history. Heart emoji. Deepest sympathy for your grandmother. Oh, they some slick, slimy lawyers over there. What was this about? There have been some terrible events with the police. Pharrell organized an event to change the narrative of Beach Week, which I think is a college thing. You wanted to see Mr. Combs? I did not. I only said so. My hometown of Virginia Beach doesn't usually get this type of attention. You're telling the jury you were scared of Mr. Combs? True. True. I was scared of him and when he was scary. Listen to 1750. Tell me if you recognize it. Then he says, move to admit 1750 and 1750R. Miss Miser, we object. The proper basis for admission has not been established. Let's have a sidebar. See, they're trying to slide in some evidence. And the judge came back and said, they're back. It may be admitted. Inner City Press has previously been sent this, only just now publishing this link. Let's see what it is. Is this her? Hold on, I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on, I'm sorry.
Let's fuck shit up.
Hold up. So
I
let me
love
go
you.
back.
Shameless plug. Gotta put my lip gloss on. Poppin'!
Is this
Puff
Mia?
Daddy, the living legend himself, you have not only revolutionized the game, but the entire world. I'm so blessed to call you my friend. Thank you for truly being one of the biggest inspirations in my life. To another 44 years of brilliance. Let's fuck shit up. I love
Was that 9 years ago? Was that 9 years ago? No, I don't make your money on mobile, man. Back up, Ryan Reynolds. You're always in something, man. Uh, so anyway, let's get back to it. Um, okay, all right. So I don't know. Is that Mia? Is Mia really a girl, a lady named Sarah? Club Diddy birthday clip. Okay, so she tried to come in. I guess does she just want to be anonymous until like the video came through? I don't know. Let me know. Let me know, y'all. Uh, hey, what's going on? What's going on, man? How y'all doing? How you doing? How you doing? All is well over here. Oh yeah. Hold on. Wednesday we up to uh the Pacers play on Thursday and we were gonna be up one. All right. So let me see here. Let's see where we at. So they're back from that sidebar. I don't know. Is that her though? Right? We don't know. We don't know. Let me double check. So they went for a break and now they're back. And now we're going, the government is back up. Until now, I have been objecting to exhibits and turning over private correspondence of this witness. We have now sat through hours of humiliating cross. Mr. Steele has insulted this witness, saying things like, God forbid, after things she said. One by one, Your Honor, let the exhibit in. But now, cumulatively, we have reached harassment. Given the tone, we do not think continuing this is appropriate. She has carried herself with grace. This is adding to trauma. Eyes are on this trial, just like my own, Unico Williams on YouTube. Make sure that you keep on liking and subscribing. You know what I need you to do. So the feds is fighting back like, Judge, you ain't being cool about this. Other victims in other trials will become aware of this. I have not seen yelling. My understanding is that his God forbid is an apology, not an attempt to intimidate. But the argumentative questions, is Mr. Steele here? You're repeating yourself. I feel you're asking questions just to ask them. I'm going to tell you to move on. Understood? I understand. I was just asking. I understand. I don't see improper treatment here, Miss Comey, but I will continue to watch. I saw photographs 1799, 1 to 25. Now, mind you, this is the sleazy lawyer talk here. Allegedly, but I'm just kind of that's how I'm reading, right? Can I see them? We don't have stamped versions of these. Do you have the photos? Yes, but we won't know which one you are referring to. Mr. Steele, why don't they have stamped copies of these? I only saw it this morning. Slick, just slick. Just show me to them one by, just show them to me one by one. Next, next. Mr. Steele, what is the relevance? Impeachment. She said she had no time for herself to tell others. These images show me with friends and family over these years. Why would baby showers have relevance? Why not just ask questions about this? Why show these? Because I like to do the impeachment that way. Absent any further showing, they are excluded. Admit them for the record? No. We want them in there if there is an appeal. We'll put them in the file case. That's how we'll handle it. I asked Mia, you still have friends? And she said, I did not see them. I did not have external sounding board. She said there was no time. I don't know what that means. The problem is putting in the posts. They are not relevant and they are cumulative. You already spent a lot of time in the scrapbook. Please bring Mia back in. All rise, man. The judge is not playing any of Diddy's team's games right now. He's not folding, but there seems to be a little bit. They're getting a little leeway, um, a little bit in regards to. Let's just keep reading. So Diddy's attorney is back up there. You and Miss Ventura were best friends, fair? Yes. You said she was your sister? Yes. You loved her? Absolutely. And you feel the same way today? Yes. You would never lie to her. Puff didn't allow me to tell her things, like where he was, anything he said. Was Miss Ventura in love with Miss Combs? With Mr. Combs? I thought so. Did she ever tell? Did she ever tell? Did you ever tell her the person she loved argued? No. Do you remember telling Mr. Combs' brain needed to be rewired? Can we have a sidebar, please? You may. Sidebar's cracking, they back. Diddy's lawyer back up there. Why would you cover up for Mr. Combs to Miss Ventura? Why writing that Mr. Combs is just misunderstood? Objection. Rephrase. Did you tell Miss Ventura she needs to stay with Mr. Combs? I don't remember that. He couldn't find out what I was telling her. How? He had my stolen phone and Cassie's phone many times. He's put tracking devices on her car. But you were alone with Miss Ventura? Yes. You sued Mr. Combs for $10 million. It was a mediation. My lawyers ended up getting $200,000. You got $200,000? Yes. Please look at the screen. Is that your social media account? Looks like a text message. Sounds like me. Your text to Mr. Combs. I don't remember sending this. You are in a tutu and Mr. Combs appears to be holding his private parts. In Miss Ventura's lawsuit, she alleged sexual abuse? Yes. Why did you still communicate with Mr. Combs? Objection. Sustained. Did you meet these prosecutors in January 2024? I may have. I don't remember the timing. Did you tell them Mr. Combs sexually assaulted you? I don't remember when I told them. Did you get a lawyer? Yes. Okay, so the lawyer, who had 45 days earlier obtained an enormous judgment. Objection. Sustained. Why did you hire her? Objection. Sustained. Let's move on. He ain't trying to let him make it. The judge ain't trying to let him make it. You only first alleged sexual assault in June 2024. I don't remember the timing of things. The rest I can't go into. I understand his privilege. Objection. That's sustained. Let's have a sidebar. Judge is not playing with them. They're back. Let's talk about Prince's party. You said you had no permission to go there, but you knew many people who knew Mr. Combs would be there. Rephrase. Did you wear a disguise? No. Any photo of a chase? No. You say you and Miss Ventura got on a paddleboard into a storm? Yes. Any recording of that? No. Any note or text message to prove it happened? I don't think so. We were on a paddleboard. Did you make it up? No. You said you had no time with family. Did you ever go to events with your family and friends? Sporadically over 8 years, but few and far between. Weddings? Sister and best friends, I believe. Halloween? I don't remember. You had times with others, right? I had to be in communication 24/7. I was never outside his grip. Outside the work environment, why couldn't you explain the abuse you say you were experiencing? It's more complicated than that. Isn't it true that other than a few times Mr. Combs was violent with Miss Ventura, which is never okay, you were comfortable with Mr. Combs? You have to rephrase. You never advised Miss Ventura to leave him? No. Until 2024, you never told anyone you were sexually abused? Unless it was to my privileged therapist, that's true. Could you waive the privilege? Objection. Move on. They're not playing. You joined the Me Too money grab against Mr. Combs? Objection. Man, they tackling the shit out of her. You knew Miss Ventura received money from her lawsuit against Mr. Combs? It was public. But you speak with Miss Ventura. Never about anything I discussed with the government. How will we know that? They ain't playing, still ain't playing with y'all. All right, he said he ain't playing today. Objection. Sustain. Let me show you documents. Read it to yourself. And Your Honor, could we have a sidebar? Man, hey, Diddy's lawyer probably like, man, why you messing with me, man? Come on, man, I got this in the bag, man. That's what he's saying. I got this in the bag, Your Honor. What you doing, man? You cut me off every chance you get. All right, jurors, you can leave. So the jurors leave out the courtroom, right? So the judge to Mia, when we come back, you will be shown documents. Have a good break. So Mia leaves. Everybody's on break. Diddy's lawyer. We'll talk with the government over the break about the witness lawyer. Judge, okay. Break. All right, now we back. Mr. Steele, you may proceed. Mia, were you able to review over the bread some of your interviews with prosecutors? Maybe over the board. Sorry. Yes. You didn't mention sexual abuse until June 2024. I don't remember the dates. Did you give all your materials to the government? I gave them to my lawyer. They gave them to the government. Look at this one. In these notes, did you raise sexual abuse to the prosecutors? Objection. Improper refreshment. Overruled. Did you raise it in January 2024? Definitely not in the first meeting. I don't remember each specific meeting, but I definitely didn't raise it. I was the first, it was the first meeting. And in this document that you just reviewed, judge ask her, the judge says, just ask her if her recollection is refreshed. No, not to the specifics. You never mentioned sexual abuse until you hired lawyer Sean Crowley. I have no idea when I first mentioned it, except that it was after I had representation. You intend to sue Mr. Combs for compensation? You want money? No. Who have you worked for since? Madonna. For how long? 8 months, from April 2019. When you did that, did Mr. Combs assist you in getting that job? Absolutely not. So were you not blacklisted? No. No retribution? He took away the TV show, the credit I was promised. You told the jury you were surprised you were let go, right? I did. You were let go for drinking? No. You remember Miss Ventura's video called Official Girl? Yes. And King of Hearts and her song with Nicki Minaj, The Boys? Yes. And Nicki Minaj is well known? Yes. And Miss Ventura did the song Numb with Rick Ross. She did. And I love it. With Fabulous? Yes. And do you remember Miss Ventura being in studio with Kid Cudi? I don't remember the specifics. And Mr. Combs himself? Yes. The TV show you mentioned, what was it to be about? My experience. How a person from a small town dealt with a person such as Mr. Combs? A comedic version. What other films do you work on? Dope, Lawless, Undefeated. You enjoyed the projects? Yes. And you called the people a second family. We all called it that. You thought Mr. Combs was a genius? At the time. You wanted to continue to work with Mr. Combs, right? I wanted to continue following my dream. Do you know if Mr. Combs' company put more money into promoting Miss Ventura than any of his other artists? I didn't absorb everything. Who is Jason Wiley? He worked for the record label in the budgeting, I think, right? Do you recall being given the opportunity to have your therapist notes be seen by the parties? Objection. Sidebar. Here is another picture of Steele, Diddy, and then Mia, who is supposed to be, we're not supposed to know her name, none of that stuff. Um, but looks like the internet found her. Anyway. So now they're back from the sidebar. You never called law enforcement, right? I did not. You said you were stopped while speeding in LA. Mr. Combs got you out of it. You remember? I do. Did you ever think of calling anonymously? No. When you say Mr. Combs hurt your arm, did you seek medical help? No, I would not have been allowed. Okay, that's a crazy word to use. Okay. Did you take photos? No. Did you scream? No, I was in shock. They are really attacking her credibility. Before the 5 days you say you were awake, did you ever stay awake that long? Absolutely not. You testified you would give up all of the money if there had not been sexual abuse. Any discussion that you will make money by testifying? No, that's not even a thing. Your Honor, can I set up those other matters? Yes, we'll break for that. We'll reconvene. All right, so they setting up something. All right, so Diddy's lawyer back up. All right, nothing further. So the judge is like, members of the jury, do not consider any of the testimony about this witness communication with her therapist, Miss Miser. So government's back up. Mia, was posting the social media part of your job? Yes. As part of that, did you post on your personal Instagram account? Yes. What did Mr. Combs do if he thought you were not doing your job? I'd be yelled at and humiliated. Did other employees also post for Mr. Combs' birthday? Yes. The birthday video, was it for Club Diddy? Yes. Did Mr. Combs co-own the water you were drinking? And did you say Revolt, the project you worked on, at the end? Yes. You posted about the good, not bad times. Yes. Why did you want to make the person who abused you happy? When he was happy, I was safe. Were you worried about your physical safety? Yes, I've been abused by Puff before. I knew his wrath. Did you engage a pro bono lawyer? Pro bono means for free lawyer. Yes. Why did you meet with the government so much? So my story could be understood. Why were you terrified of Puff and the repercussions? Did the government tell you what to say? No, only to tell the truth. How do you feel about public speaking? Terrified. Can you explain that, given that you've been in comedy? I had Puff's permission for that. Interesting. That's interesting. Where are they heading with this? Any comparison to testifying about Mr. Combs sexually assaulting you here? None. Why are you here today? If not, I couldn't look at my goddaughters in the eye and ever advise them and ever advised them what to do in this situation. Mr. Steele, any recross? No, sir. Mia, you may go unless you want to stay. Smiles, and then Mia leaves. Next witness. All right, so we got a new witness in today. The government calls Sylvia Oken. Where do you work? The Beverly Hill Hotel for 17 years. I'm the director of sales and marketing. How do reservations work? A system called Opera. Does Opera link a customer's alias to their real name? Yes. And this one, who is it really? Sean Combs. Can a guest change his or her alias? Yes. How is this paid for? It's to T. Fletcher at Bad Boy. Paid by Amex of Sean Combs. What's this? The folio or bill for room 259. And what's this? A $500 charge for oil damage. No further questions. Cross. The accompanying guest was Cassie Ventura? Yes. Nothing more. Is this a good place to let the jury go for the day? Yes. Okay, juror, see you tomorrow. Who's next? Eddie Garcia for an hour and a half. Then we think the video expert. Witness Jane will be having an international flight, so we'll try to get her on before someone else. So until tomorrow. So we got a Jane Doe that's pulling up, right? So we got, I gotta say, the defense team did a good job of trying to get Mia to slip up. So I think they did what they needed to do with this particular thing. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. Looks like they're done with this other witness. It was a quick thing. They just asked essentially, how did they get rooms, and was Cassie there? So that's all they asked from the second witness. So hey man, y'all know what to do. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to the channel. Unico Williams on YouTube, Unico Williams everywhere. I'll be here covering this. So again, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Do You Hear Me with Unico Williams. Special, the Diddy trial. I holla.
Thanks for watching. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. Don't forget, every Thursday, the full podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and mama, I'm on Spotify. Overall 99 ENT bring you videos from Friday all the way to Friday. So be sure to like and subscribe to the channel.